What's up, everybody? Brock here, aka the Brockness Monster, and today I'm back with another comic book haul. So I've got a pretty healthy stack of books here, as well as a slab. So we'll get right into it. So this is actually going to be two different comic hunting trips. One was from about a month ago, and I just hadn't made a video yet, and the other one was about 2 weeks ago. So this is going to be split up in a couple different groups. So this was the one from about a month ago. So we've got Captain America number 242. Nothing key about this issue, but it is a direct copy. So 1979 direct copies are actually more scarce than newsstand. So kind of cool to find that. And next up, we've got Silver Surfer number 56. It's classic Thanos. We've got Doctor Strange number 69. So I'm trying to complete that volume 2 Doctor Strange run. We've got Captain America number 308. So that is the first appearance of the Armadillo. So some of these I've actually shared on my Instagram. This was one of them. But yeah, and that's a really high grade copy of that book too. I mean, it's not that old, but cool book there. All right. Captain America number 330. So this is the first appearance of Night Shift. So first team appearance of Night Shift. It's a team of villains consisting of the Shroud, Tatterdemalion, Werewolf by Night, Needle, a couple other, sort of like D-list villains. So kind of, minor key issue there, but pretty cool. All right, next up, we've got Tomb of Dracula number 6. So first appearance of the Monster of the Moors. So between Doctor Strange Volume 2 and Tomb of Dracula, those are the two main runs I'm trying to complete, like this year. So early issue of Tomb of Dracula. Still need issue 1. That's like number 1 goal book for this year. So then to go with that, we've got Tomb of Dracula number 43. So classic Bernie Wrightson cover there. Awesome. All right, next one. We've got Incredible Hulk number 144. So Hulk versus Doom cover. And I found this for $5, which I thought was a steal. But then I didn't notice it at first. If you look there, there's a chip right where it says and. And then this other bottom corner, there's like a little piece missing. But still, I mean, $5, sure. Early Bronze Age, why not? Next up, we've got 2-in-1 Annual number 2. So this is the original Death of Thanos. And what was really cool about this one was, after I rebagged and boarded it, I happened to flip it open, and it's actually signed on the indicia by Jim Starlin. So I will put a picture up here somewhere of that. But very cool. That was very cool to find that. And this is actually in really good condition. And it was like $15, so I felt like that was a pretty good deal. All right, and so this will be the last one of this first section of books. This is actually really cool. So we've got X-Men number 28. I think this is from the 2019 series. Now, what's cool about this is a Panini German language version of, it's actually X-Men 22 and another book combined in this one. So this is listed as 28 for the German copies. So what was really cool about this actually came from Germany via my good friend Billy. So thank you, Billy. That was very thoughtful to pick this up for me when you were on your trip to Germany. He also picked up a German language Batman for another friend of ours. So that was really cool. So really appreciate that, Billy. All right. So that was the first section. The second section, this was the books I picked up like 2 weeks ago. So we'll start with some dollar bin books. Some X Factor number 17. So I'm trying to complete that X Factor run. And we've got number 27. We've got 57. We've got, is that 58? Yeah, 58. And then we go to Defenders, number 60. Another run I'm trying to complete eventually. All right. We've got Defenders number 112. So that is it's a minor first appearance. It's the first appearance of the believe her name is the Power Princess or Princess of Power or something like that. But an issue I needed for the Defenders run. I found that for cheap. So, all right, we go back into some Doctor Strange, number 60. So we've got the Scarlet Witch, Monica Rambeau, Dracula appearance. I believe that's an early Monica Rambeau. I don't think that's her second appearance. I can't remember, to be honest, but this has gotten a little pricey, but I found it for cheap, so I needed that for the Doctor Strange run. And we've got issue 77. So slowly but surely, I'm going to get that run completed. Next up, one of my all-time favorites, we've got Daredevil, number 258, the first appearance of the Bengal. So this is now my 13th copy of this book. I even had a t-shirt made. Check out Covered Tees on Instagram. That's where I got this t-shirt, actually. Some Spectre action. So you can get like a custom cover. You can get whatever, pretty much whatever cover you want. So definitely check them out on Instagram. So, all right, next up, we got Deathstroke, the Terminator, number 10. So I don't think this is necessarily the first appearance, but this is the first cover appearance of Patricia Trace, the female vigilante. I can't remember this is her first appearance. I think this is just the cover appearance. But anyway, so we got that. And to go with that, got a really high-grade copy of Deathstroke, the Terminator, number 1. So that's a run I've been kind of thinking about picking up, was the Deathstroke Terminator run. So now I've got issue 1. I think I have a few other issues in there, but all right. So next up, I went into one of my comic shops and they had just gotten in a like massive collection of nothing but Punisher comics. I mean, there was like 4 or 5 long boxes of Punisher comics, and a lot of them hadn't even been priced yet. And so I went through, you know, obviously first thing that came to mind was there Amazing Spider-Man 129s in here? You know what I mean? I did not find any, unfortunately. There was some, you know, Frank Miller Daredevil, Punisher stuff. But yeah, so I picked this up. So this was, we've got What If Volume 2, number 58. So what if the Punisher had killed Spider-Man? Obviously, homage to the first appearance of the Punisher in ASM 129. I got this for $1.50. I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a, you know, maybe a $10 book in high grade, but $1.50, yeah, all day. All right, next up, we've got Ghost Rider, Volume 2, number 94. So this is actually the last issue of Volume 2, and it has a low print run. And generally, I looked it up, prices are anywhere from like 10, 15, 20 bucks. I got this for $3, high grade. So happy to find that. All right, next up, this was a wall book, but not a super expensive one. I think it was $10. We've got Captain America, number 144, 20 center, Bronze Age. And a minor key is a new Falcon costume. So pretty cool. Very happy out of that. Black cover and in decent shape, you know, for 10 bucks. All right, then go back into this. So the Punisher books at the one shop. So we've got Punisher number 101. Again, when you're getting to the end of the run, it becomes low print run, a little more scarce. Now, the next one, and I know some of you may already know what could be coming up. So this was going to be the find of the day. So we've got Punisher number 102. Just iconic bullseye cover at this point. Total cover buy. And I got this for $3. $3. And issue 101 was $2. So I don't know if they just didn't look this up or what, because this does not go for $3. And it's in really great condition. I mean, you're talking 9.8 candidate. Would have been really cool if it was a newsstand, late era newsstand, but no, it's a direct, but it is a high grade copy. Love, love, love that cover. I've always wanted one, and it's just like the prices are always crazy, but we're going to continue with the Punisher love here. So we've got, that's right, Punisher number 1 from the first solo series, newsstand, high grade. So I don't send a lot of stuff in myself to be graded, but I am seriously considering at least sending this issue 1 in, because this is, and I don't say this lightly, this is definitely a 9.8. I mean, this is a super nice copy. 9.8 newsstand as well. I mean, I would be shocked, honestly, if this did not come back as a 9.8. So I'm seriously considering sending that in. And then ended up picking up the whole series. So there's issue 2, also a newsstand. I think 2 could get a 9.8, but I'm not as confident as I am with that issue 1. But I think with the press, it has a chance. If I were to send it in, I might just send in issue 1. So we've got issue 3. This one's a direct. Issue 3, I would say 9.6, maybe 9.4. There's a couple indents on the spine. I don't think they're color breaking. So issue 4, direct. I do think this would also get a 9.8. I see nothing wrong with this book. Then again, you know, CGC. Issue 5. So this was originally supposed to be a 4-issue series, and then they ended up extending it to 5 issues. Just classic Mike Zeck. So issue 5, I think, would probably be a 9.6. I do see one very small spine tick. I don't know. I'll really like come those over, maybe get out the magnifying glass. I don't know. I'm really tempted to send those in. Just, if anything, for the issue 1. Now, the thing about that is, I paid $50 for the entire series, for the 5-issue series. If you know that series in high grade, I mean, that issue 1 alone goes for well above $50. So to find that whole series, and they actually had multiple sets, but I picked out the best one. I wasn't being greedy. I mean, the other ones, they were, you know, VF copies, but they did have like 3 different sets of the 5-issue series. I mean, you're talking a massive Punisher collection. I honestly wish I had more money, because I probably would have just said, hey, how much for this whole thing? Anyway, so next one. This was from a different shop. This is another wall book. So we've got Daredevil number 105. Trying to get away from the glare there. Daredevil 105. So part of the Daredevil Black Widow crossover. And I needed this for the run. But this is, as I'm sure you ought to know, the first appearance of Moondragon. Okay? But she originally appeared in Iron Man 54 as Madame McEvil. So this is her first appearance as Moondragon. This is also her first cover appearance. But this is probably like an 8 to an 8.5. So really good condition. I mean, there's a small amount of, you know, wear for, you know, Bronze Age, 20 center. But yeah, really nice copy. And I got this for $20, which I felt like was a great deal for this book, because I've been looking for this one for a while. I want a full Daredevil run, but specifically the Daredevil Black Widow section is one I'm really trying to complete. So really happy to find that. All right. So the last books are all raffle wins. So the first 3 here are from Join Club 22 on Instagram. So we have Thor number 161, part of the Origin of Galactus storyline. So we've got Galactus versus Ego, and he always sends his books in the clear backer boards and Mylar. So can't go wrong with Silver Age. All right. So we've also got What If number 1, and these were all separate raffles. And as you know, I've been doing really well with raffles this year. So I do have a copy of What If number 1 in the collection, but this one's definitely in better condition. So nice upgrade. All right. And then we've got Doctor Strange number 176 from Volume 1, Silver Age. So very happy with those. Check out Join Club 22 on Instagram. All right, and this last one is the slab. So we've got a CGC 9.8 White Pages modern book, modern key book. And this was from MTG Comics on Instagram. So check them out as well. So like I said, I've been doing really well on raffles, as a lot of you know. I'm even shocked, you know, I've won an X-Men 1, first Luke Cage, ASM 300 graded 9.0, first Werewolf by Night, first Legion of Monsters, so it just continues. So we've got Iron Man number 282. Sorry about the glare here. So we've got a 9.8 White Pages Direct. But yeah, awesome book. First full appearance War Machine. So this is actually the War Machine armor. First full appearance of James Rhodes as the character War Machine, I believe, is in West Coast Avengers. Don't remember the issue off the top of my head. 92 maybe, something like that. I recognize the cover. But anyway, this, as far as value goes, when you're talking War Machine keys, you know, definitely holds a little bit more premium. 9.8 White Pages. Super happy to have won that. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. I hope my raffle streak for the year continues. But I'm perfectly happy with what I've won this year. I mean, I won my Grail, X-Men number 1, you know. So, yeah, super happy to win that. All right, guys, that's it for the comic book haul this time. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks.